Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Brewer's Apothecary. And so glad that you could join us today and out today and want to actually do an instructional video for you today pertaining to a tincture that I make from our friend here, the black walnut, and specifically the green. When the black walnuts are green is when we are actually going to harvest to use these. Black walnut, also known as Juglans nigra, found throughout many parts of the United States. And if you've watched my previous video pertaining to the black walnut, you would know already not only does it have nutritional value, but it also has a lot of medicinal properties as well. But today specifically, we're going to focus on a specific compound. And I don't know if you can hear, but I'm sitting underneath my mulberry tree, and above me there's a cardinal that's singing, and I just love him. He's just so beautiful. But anyways, I love being outside in nature. but so we're going to take, and I'm going to show you actually how to make a tincture specifically used to treat intestinal or internal parasites. And that was something that was traditionally used from the black walnut because there is a compound found within it called juglone. And this juglone not only has the anti-parasitic properties, but also preliminary research has shown that it can be, or has shown to have promising studies for anti-cancer properties. So fascinating, just from this little plant, the black walnut. But the compound juglone. And so specifically today we'll be making the tincture based on if we're going to be treating internal parasites. Now, when we make this tincture, also always make sure to check with your physician first whenever we talk about using or making any type of herbal treatment, because just want to make sure that you don't have any type of interaction. So just make sure that you do your own research and make sure that you proceed at your own risk. And just be mindful though, but these things have been used traditionally with success. And so when you take the tincture, typically it would be taken orally and would be used 2 to 3 times a day, 2 to 3 drops for a week, and then you would come off of it, and then you would do that regimen again for about 3 weeks. But you're also going to be paying attention to anything that you're noticing in your body, specifically thinking maybe you're having a side effect or something. So just pay attention, because again, this is something that you are taking internally, taking for the first time. So just be mindful. So the green walnuts, and typically I like to find them about this size. I definitely don't want any bigger than this, because what we'll do is you're going to take a serrated knife. That would be my best suggestion, a serrated knife, and you're going to cut these in half. And as mind-blowing as it may seem, these are actually easier to cut through than you would think. You also want to make sure that when you're preparing this, just maybe a little pro tip that I could give you is to maybe wear some gloves, because these do produce tannins, and it's also those tannins that are contained within the black walnut that aid in helping get rid of the parasites. And so wear those gloves just so you make sure that you don't get your hands stained. So cut these in half, and then what you're going to do, I'm just going to remove these so I can pull up our next guy here. I've already taken and I've cut these in half, and I've placed these into a jar. This was about 3 that I was able to take and cut in half. And again, you'll see that they do begin to produce those tannins, and very easy to cut through. But you just want to get them packed, and I just have them in a little jar. Now, because we're making a tincture, we're going to use this. It will be alcohol-based. And so I like to use vodka for mine, and mine is going to be 80 proof. 80 proof, which is going to make it 40% alcohol by volume. And that's a good baseline proof that you want to use. I wouldn't suggest using anything less than that. You could use something a little stronger, but whatever choice you want to use. But again, this is 80 proof, and you just want to come in, and now I'm going to begin to add this to, look how beautiful that is. Pour, and you want to make sure to fill it all the way up so that it's covered. All right, look how beautiful that is already. Already feels like it's working, right? So guys, what you want to do next, and we'll just take and we'll seal this off. You want to take and leave it in a cool, dark place for about 4 weeks. And then after 4 weeks, you'll strain this out. I like to put it into amber vials because the amber vial does block out the sun, which can cause the product that you've just made, your homemade medicine, to break down and become less effective in a faster time. So there you go again, folks. A very easy home remedy, something that you can do at home. And again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you've learned something here today. And make sure to like and follow us so that you can follow up with all our other videos. Take care, and until next time, bye-bye.